Hello again, beautiful beings. I wanted to come on here for a quick message, and this is something that's kind of really been, nagging at me in the last little while. And it's about the cabal, it's about the shadow government. And I know that it is so easy for us to get wrapped in and sucked into the fear. It's my dog. The fear of what's going on right now at this time. But I want to let you know that the shadow government and the elites and the cabal are scared right now. They are so scared. And the reason why I want to bring this information to all of you that they are scared is because they're pushing their agendas so strongly right now at this time, right? And so a lot of us, if we get sucked into the conspiracy of it, which I believe all the information, not all of it, but a lot of that kind of destructive, damning, conspiracy, evil type of information, it's true. It's true. They are pushing their agendas. They are creating this new world order. They are, pushing things along so rapidly and so quickly. But the problem is, guys, is that the more that you focus on it, the more that you focus on, the agendas being pushed, the more that you're helping them create it. So we have all of these awakened people on the planet who are waking up to their own power, to the truth, to what's really going on, and yet they're still choosing to focus on some of the low vibrational information that is the truth, right? I know that we focus on it just to figure it out. What's really going on? What's happening? What should I get prepared for? But all of that is really driving into that fear-based mindset. You're awakened. You're here. You're evolving yourself. Stop focusing your beautiful, pure light and conscious intention on the dark side, on the cabal, on them pushing their agendas. Because ultimately, at the very same time, we have massive organizations. We have powerful interdimensional beings like the Galactic Federation who are helping us evolve into oneness, who are helping us evolve into unity consciousness. That's happening at the same time. Do you want to focus on the 3D? Do you want to focus on the here and now? Do you want to focus on this limited reality? Or do you want to start focusing on above that, right? The agendas that are playing out way above that. There is no way that the Galactic Federation is ever going to allow anything to come in the way of us evolving to this next vibrational level. Because ultimately, we are hybrid beings. We are this peace treaty. We are the ones that are meant to liberate all of them. When I started channeling years and years ago, one of my very first questions was, why? Why us? Why here? Why now? Why are humans so important? Why are there all of these different powerful interdimensional species connecting with human beings right now at this time? It doesn't make sense. There are trillions of terrestrial planets out there that are all beings in the third dimension frequency. Why is there so much activity around this planet right now at this time? And the reason being is because we were prophesized. Human beings were prophesized as the peace treaty to bring unity, ultimately, to the universe. Yeah, you heard that right. We are the peace treaty to bring unity to the universe. We are the sons and daughters of some of the highest vibrational frequency beings in this entire universe. Likewise, we are the sons and daughters of some of the lowest vibrational beings in this universe. And when you put those polarities together, you create this unification. Now, we don't have unity if we continue to fight each other. We don't have unity if we continue to perceive a separation that doesn't actually exist. We don't have unity if we continue to feed into the low vibrational projections. We don't have that. the more we feed into this matrix of have and have not, of good and bad, of white skin, black skin, right? The more that we feed into that, the more we're creating it. The cabal is scared right now. And the reason why they are scared, ultimately, well, two reasons. One is because of our numbers. That's why they're pushing this one world agenda, right? This new world order agenda. The cabal is pushing this agenda because there is 1% of them and there is 99% of us. So ultimately, if we all of a sudden wake up and say, no, just no, I don't agree with this system, they can't do anything about it. Our strength is in our numbers. Yeah, it's kind of scary that we've got 8 billion people on the planet right now. But it's only scary because the resources are not being distributed appropriately. Once we all wake up and say, hey, fresh water for everyone. Hey, food for everyone. Hey, a roof over everyone's head. We have the space to do that. When my dad and I were traveling around America, the one thing that baffled me was how much empty space there is in America. Yeah, we feel like however, whatever the population of America is, it's a lot. Millions upon millions of people. But there's so much empty space. Same goes for the rest of the planet. There is so much empty space out there. There are enough resources for everyone. The solutions for everything is out there. We just have to stand up and say no. We just have to put our foot down. We just have to change the dynamic of power. Have you ever seen that meme or that picture with all of those sheep, right? And the sheep believe that there's a fence in front of them. So they're all going through these gates, these doors, and they could just literally walk through. But because they believe that they're trapped and they believe that there's a fence there, they just go through these little doors and it's absolute chaos. That's what I feel like with humanity right now. We don't see our power. We don't see our strength. If 8 billion people could all just come together and agree on one thing, let's agree on one love. That's great and that's easy to agree on, but what's the tangible action from that love, right? How about we just agree on resources for everyone? Because right now, if we have half of the world and even people in our own neighborhoods who are struggling to eat, who are struggling to pay the bills, then they can't evolve their consciousness. They can't think about a past lifetime when they can't even survive this one, right? We need equal resources to everyone. We need the needs met for everyone on this planet, so then we can all collectively evolve. The only ones who are evolving right now are the ones who are able to get away from their own fear-based mindset. And those are typically the ones who have enough. Maybe not even more than enough, but enough, right? And the more and more that we get away from fear-based mindset, the more and more we create abundance. And the more we create abundance, the more and more we have. But there's people out there, so many people who are still stuck in fear, who are still stuck in limitation, who are still stuck in separation. You have a duty right now. And I don't care what your mission is. I don't care if you're a healer or a teacher or maybe just a grid worker or, an animal communicator. I don't know what you do. But the one thing that I ask of you, the one thing that I prompt you to move forward on is keeping a clear intention for the collective unity consciousness. Yes, the cabal is the truth. The Illuminati is the truth. Yes, There are reptilian beings out there who just want more and more and more. Yes, there are children who are in still these underground tunnels that are being drained for adrenochrome. Yes, all of that stuff exists. Yes, that's all the truth. So accept it as such and move on. Okay? I implore all of you to utilize your awareness, your conscious intention, your ability to raise your vibration, to project a utopian society, to project unity consciousness into the collective. We need you at this time. Okay? It's about the collective and it's about you. What do you want? What do you want in this ideal unity consciousness and society? And that's important too. You need to thrive just as much as the collective does as well. Okay? But you're not going to be thriving if you're focusing on the fear of it all. Yes, be aware. Yes, educate yourself. But don't get sucked in. Don't get stuck. The other reason why the cabal is scared right now, they are so scared, okay? The faster they push their agenda, the more scared they are. They will never tell us how scared they are. They won't even tell us who they are. So they will never tell us how scared they are. The other reason why they're scared, and they've known this for a very long time, is that human beings are hybrids. Okay? I will repeat this over and over and over again until I'm blue in the face. Human beings are hybrids. We have some of the most powerful DNA within us. It's kind of like imagining that you have this epic backpack, right? And in this backpack are all of these tools, all of these magical weapons, all of these potions and really cool things, right, in this backpack. And this backpack has all of the solutions. It has the cure for any disease or sickness or ailment. It has a bag full of gold coins that are, abundance, right? Millions of dollars. This backpack has everything that you could ever possibly want and need. And it's on your back. You have it. You've always had it. You were born with it. And yet, you choose not to open that backpack. Just saving it for a rainy day. This is it. It's pouring, guys. It's time. It is fucking time to open your backpack of magical gifts and to see what you have, to see what you are capable of. It is time for you to finally express the DNA that has been dormant within you since the dawning of the genetic exploration of human beings. And all you need to do to express your dormant DNA, because I know you guys are asking for it and you're wondering, is raising your vibration, is escaping the matrix, is taking a step back from separation and polarity. That's just raising your vibration. The matrix, this reality, is third dimension frequency. When you don't really have a set 9-to-5 job, you're escaping the matrix, right? We're all kind of working at home. You're escaping the matrix. This is a perfect time to utilize this crazy fluidity that we're in right now to rise above the density of the reality that we've all been living in. And then you just ask for it. Did you know that? Did you know that it's possible for you to just be in the present moment with a clear mind and an open heart and just say, I am ready to unlock my greatest gifts by unlocking my DNA. I am ready to express the hybrid vibration that I have within me for the highest good of all involved. And that's when everything starts to shift and change. And that is also why the cabal is scared. I mean, the cabal, the elites, the shadow government, they've known for a very long time. I mean, they've known since the dawning of humanity that human beings are hybrids, that we are special and powerful. That's why they suppress us, because they know it. But upon the disclosure of aliens, it's funny. Like, it's really funny, right? When we think about, like, cosmic disclosure and the truth about, hey, aliens are out there, and I think about all of the alien conferences that I've spoken at, it's so limiting, right? It's like, it just feels so limiting. Cool, there's a UFO in the sky, and we as a government can recognize that UFOs and unidentified things exist, right? But the truth behind cosmic disclosure is that if the entire population of this entire planet knew that aliens existed, it would bring the downfall of religion as we know it, and it would almost instantly open up and unlock people's alien hybrid DNA. If I told you that you were wearing a backpack that held all of the solutions that you've never opened, you're like, I should probably open that thing. If I told you, and you never knew this, that you were actually a hybrid experiment from higher dimensional beings, and as a matter of fact, you have their DNA within you, and you can open that, you're like, that's so interesting. I think I might have to open that. Right? All we need is the knowledge that it's possible, that it could exist. And the second that you focus your conscious intention around it, it happens. It's there for you. That's why they've suppressed cosmic disclosure this entire time. And now, with more and more talk about aliens, they're worried. They're worried that we are eventually, and it's happening now, going to come to the conclusion that we're connected to them. That for some reason, deep down in my soul, I feel like I'm not from this planet. Deep down in my soul, I feel like I'm here for a reason. And I don't know why. They know why. They know, and they're scared. They're scared that we may know one day. And it's happening. And that's why the cabal are scared. Is because we have the numbers. We have all the power. We have the ability to travel through other dimensions. The cabal, being reptilian shapeshifters, and they're not all bad. I've met many amazing reptilians. But these reptilian shapeshifters in particular, they can't travel to other dimensions. They are stuck in the fourth dimension frequency. They are stuck because they are full of greed and attachment and need for things, right? Control, power, money, all of that. They're stuck, and they need human beings as their slaves to move forward. They need human beings and their blood to travel to other dimensions. They can't do that. They cannot do what we can do as a hybrid species. They are scared of us. And the sooner that you realize that they are scared of us is the second you need to transmute any fear that you have connected to them. Our strength is in our numbers. Our strength is in our consciousness. Our strength is in our free will, our ability to choose from moment to moment. But ultimately, our strength is in our bodies. It's in our DNA. And what else has been the agenda other than just cosmic disclosure and the suppression of that? What else has been their agenda? Well, let's just fill you with fast food. Let's just plump you right up. Let's get you in a place where you fucking hate your body. right? Let's put on the magazines, all of these beautiful humans, so that you perceive that you're not good enough in your physical form. What have they been pushing this entire time? That you're not good enough, that you're not pretty enough, that you don't have enough, that your body is shit, that you can't love your body because it's not enough. They want to push that agenda because our body is that backpack full of tools, full of abilities. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. Everything that I can do, astral traveling, instantaneous knowledge, accessing Akashic records, the collective, talking to source frequency, having full communication with interdimensionals, I'm just expressing more of my DNA. And I'm not even expressing all of it. When I'm expressing all of my DNA, I don't think that I'll have to eat food. I think I could levitate, float right out of this room, right? You guys can all do what I can do. It's not special, but it is, because we're all special and we all hold that frequency. The cabal are scared. It's time for us, as that little spider, scaring these big humans, right? It's time for us to find our inner strength, to stop focusing on the negative, to stop focusing on the conspiracy. It's happening, accept it, move on. There are bigger things at play. There are more powerful beings with stronger intentions. There are bigger contracts at play than the New World Order. Okay? I hope that you can find that love and that strength and that power and that badassness within you. Because you deserve to flourish. You deserve to be abundant. You deserve to cure yourself of any ailments or disease or downfalls. You deserve to rise above trigger or pain. You deserve that life of liberation. That's why you're here. You're here to complete all of the destruction and the pain and the trauma and the karma that has been created and projected onto you within past lifetime after past life. You're here to put an end to that, not just for you and your own soul, but for all of us, for everyone. And with that, I leave you to have an amazing day full of power and possibilities. It's time that you open your backpack because the world is waiting.